What's up everybody, welcome back to another drawing tutorial. So today we're going to be doing the Mandalorian from the new Star Wars TV series. So he's the guy with the mask and the rifle, real cool sort of assassin guy. Good show if you haven't watched it. It's one of the better Star Wars shows in recent years anyway. Including the movies, I think. It's really good. So so if you don't know him, he's got this metal helmet on, and I think that's the best place to start with this character. So it's a simple enough design on the helmet, but it's, you know, you got to sort of concentrate to get it sort of in the right shape and everything like that. So I think the best place to start is this dark T that goes across where his eyes are and his mouth and his nose. So it's like yeah, it kind of looks like a letter T, a bit curvy on top. So we will start we'll mark just the corners, I think, of the top of that. So we've one just here, and it's going to curve all the way across up to about here. So we're in the top half of our page. We're above halfway. See here? And these are going to curve. We're going to attempt to curve these across. So let's see how we go. So we'll go, take it slow. So we're curving, bringing it across both sides. Right. So we're starting to go into the middle, which is the lowest portion, like this. And don't worry if your line goes a bit jaggedy inside here, because it's all dark black inside anyway. So you're going to be colouring this all dark black. So it's just a curved line. You could use like a bowl or something to keep your line straighter. You know, if you had something that was the right size, it could go right across there. Okay, so we are just going to thicken this up now on both sides. So we're going to go down. And we're going to go down over here. Okay. Then this is going to curve across down here. So we're going to bring this down. This is the gap for his eyes, right? And the same on this side. Right? So it's going to go down here, and it's going to get a bit wider down here, and then go down for the bottom of that letter T. So we're going to bring it down this way first. See, it gets wider as we go in. And the next one goes to about there as well. So we're going to go. Take your time, guys, and hit pause if I go too fast, okay? And I would suggest a pencil and an eraser for this, because you can erase mistakes. Then you can't erase mistakes from this. Well, not easily anyway. And then this is going to come all the way down to a letter T. So just down here. So both sides come down, right? Like so. And then this side as well. To here. So then there's he's got a dark black scarf or cloak on that comes across just in here, right? And then all in here is dark black. Okay, so the top of his head is like right up at the top of my page, just right up here. So it's like right up there. And that's the bottom, just down here. Okay, so it's about the same distance from top to the very bottom of his visor, right? So about there. Maybe a bit longer at the top, a little bit. Because the edges of his visor come out. We'll draw those in. So this comes out to here. And this comes out to here. So then if we measured, say from the corner, it's about the same. It's pretty close. So I'd say the top of this down to there. Yeah, that's the even part. That's where halfway is on his head, just here. So right at the top of my page, then we have this in the middle of his head. We have another line that curves down to about here. So it starts up here. And then it's going to curve down to here. So it kind of curves like this. Curves at first, and then it gets a bit straighter all the way down to here. Okay? And then the other side comes down there as well. It's a double line. So it comes down. To here. And then at the bottom, they're going to go in diagonal, like so. And then across like this. And then there's that same shape inside again. So what that means is we're going to go just here, horizontal across, diagonal up both sides, and then this is going to follow that edge line right up to the top again. So we're going to go up, and when we get to the top, we're just going to curve it a little bit, and it goes out around the back of his head. And then this one comes down as well. Like so. Now, so his helmet comes out from that, comes down just to the side of his face, just here. So it comes out from this corner here, just here on this side, and it's going to come down. Like so. It's like a bowl on top of his head. Same on the other side, so it comes down to about here as well. Curves around, trying to keep them even on both sides. So when you're down about this level, it sticks out a little bit for a ledge that sort of is on top of his helmet. So it sticks out, comes down, like so. Just comes out a tiny little bit, and then goes down the side of his head. Then this one comes down. Like so, okay? And we don't go all the way because he has a sort of a line, kind of like a jawline on a face, if you've done many portraits on this channel. So we go, the chin, imagine, is here, and then we go up, and then the side of the face. So we're going to join this to his jaw. So like imagine this is his jaw, there. Like so. And then this is going to come all the way down into there. And this one goes up and meets that one. So that's the general shape for the Mandalorian's helmet. Right? So once we have that, we can start adding some details inside. So he has an outer edge to all these metal parts. So what I mean by that is there's kind of like a little lip here on both those sides. See that? And then this comes up around his visor. So it's going to go up this way. Right? And it's just going to go up around the edge here. Like so. Same thing happens over here. Just a little metal edge that follows the shape around for his visor. And then this corner kind of comes in to the edge of his mask here, but goes off the side and kind of twists around the back. So you're just drawing a line straight down like so. It just makes it look a bit more 3D. That's all it does. You're kind of giving the illusion that the metal goes back. It has a bit of depth. That's what you're doing, okay? So then down here, coming from, say, not quite the corner, just beside it, we're going to do a diagonal line up here. Same on this side. So going to go not quite in the jaw, the corner, just here, diagonal up like so. And then this is going to bend down to there. It kind of looks like a shark fin. See that? And then this side comes down like so. Again, it doesn't hit that corner part. It stops just before it. And then we have another line coming right down from the edge of his mask. So just underneath his visor here, we're going to bring this line this way. And then it's going to curve down to there. Do the same over here. So you're curving it down. You're kind of creating a bigger kind of shark fin above it. You know what I'm saying? There's like a little shark fin here and a bigger one there. Going down like so. Maybe the same thing pretty much over here. So we bring this one down. So right close to this lad, and then it goes into the corner. Right there. Then you can add just a little line from the corner of this, just up to here, like so. And maybe something similar here. Don't worry if they're not the exact same on both sides. It'll just sort of make it look like his head is maybe turned one way than the other. That's all. So then he has a couple more curved lines on above his visor. So we're going to go, say, starting from the corner of his head here, we're going to bring this around and we're going to bring it to here. So say there, and then here and here. So just marking, so it comes from right here where we did that little lip just above it. And then it goes into his head here. And then we're going to join those with a curved line, pretty similar to the top of his visor there. So it's going to go across this way. Gradually going to start to curve up and around. See, imagine it's going around the back of his head. Like so. You do the same thing over here. And then there is 3 more lines for that. So I can probably fit 2, but I can see 3, but I mightn't be able to do it with the Sharpie. So I'll do 2 first and see if I can get one in the middle. So that one goes that way. And that one goes to here, and then it comes out the other side. And then it goes up to here, it goes around his head. So And then we'll go down here. Right, I think I can fit another one in the middle, so let's go. So we'll go. You're just finding your center. To there, yeah. Doesn't look too bad. And then this is gonna come out the other side. To there, okay. So it's always tricky with metallic objects to get the lines looking smooth. But we do our best. Okay, so he's got, I guess, speakers kind of on his ears, or like sort of a protection for his ears, but they've got holes in them to help him hear things. So on this side, we're going to go horizontal out, diagonal down, like that. Then this one is going to go straight down, like so. And then we're going to go in, like so. And then there's some details inside there. So we have a horizontal line down here, a little triangle on the bottom, another line back up to about there, and then a dark section here. It's like a dark black hole, looks like. I think this is sort of dark black inside here as well. Might be a tiny little bezel edge or something just here on the edge, on the corner. And then we bring this further down, so there's like an extra little edge on the back of on the back side of his helmet that we can just see here. So it comes out here, comes down. So, and then it comes in to his jaw, just here. And that has some lines and stuff on the bottom of it as well. So, diagonal line there. This one comes down, goes into the corner. And then another sort of lip kind of edge on it here as well. So it goes in here and then down to there. I think that's dark inside too. All right, so on the other side, do something similar. So we'll go out here. I think we can see less of it on this side, on that side than this side, so it's a bit skinnier. So here, bring it down, go back in and across. And then that line that comes down just here, we can see kind of less of it. It goes more into the side of the face than the jaw part down here. Line across like so. Little triangle here. Then we go horizontal up on the side. Vertical up on the side, sorry. Then we have a little edge just here. And that dark black section just in there. Color it in dark black. And you can color this in dark as well. So that's his helmet. That's pretty much the hardest part, I think, of drawing the Mandalorian. It's the most characteristic part, so if you got that done, fair play. Now, so his scarf or cloak bumps this way, comes out from his helmet on that side. And then we have another sort of bumping clothesline just here. It's down to about here, and then we have another one like so. And then we have similar sort of shapes and things coming out from the other side. So we have another bumping, kind of 3 bumps like so, and they hit his shoulder pads just down here. So, and the 2 shoulder pads are different. One's more angular, one's rounder and older. That's this side is like a newer one, more silver, more like his helmet. So this one, so this one curves here. It's going to go curving like so. It's going to come down like this. And then we hit an angle, go down. Goes off the bottom of the page there, but imagine it keeps going and comes back up into here. So if you had a room on the bottom of your page, you could keep that line going, but I just ran out of space. It just curves up. Comes back in just the other side here. And this is going to come down the other side. Like so. And then there's some lips and edges and things inside that. So we're going to do, coming out from here, we're going to curve this around. Following that edge. Same line again. Just in. Like so. And then when you get down to here, it's going to go across. And just go into the edge of his shoulder pad there. And then there's another line in the middle. Comes around. Goes into there, and he just has a bit of an edge or a lip on the bottom here as well. Just like so. So this is all beat up, so don't worry about if there's like scratchy lines or anything. So like he's got, say like a bullet mark or something just here. Like a dent, big dent. Like so. And then like little dents and scratches and scratch marks, all stuff like this, dots and lines from heavy use. He's been in lots of fights. So you can add as many of these sorts of things, little details, as you want. So I'll just leave it there, and then we can just see some of his hand coming, or his arm coming off down here. So his other shoulder pad's slightly different. So we're going to go curve line down to here. It's about halfway down from the other one. And then this is going to bump down to here. So it curves back this way. So this one curves in here, and this one curves back that way. It's like a book, and it's opened up, see? You know, the bottom of the book's pages. Like so. Then, this comes across here at the top. And then it curves down, follows that same line again, gets a bit skinnier on the bottom. And then this one does the same thing. So it goes down to about here. They don't touch this time because they curve around up the other side. So we're going to curve this one up to here. It's got a straight edge. And this one curves back down to here. Like so. And then the other side of his helmet comes out from here. Not the helmet, the shoulder pad comes out from here. Curves around and joins that part here. And then this has a ledge, an edge sticking off, like a piece of metal that sticks up from the center. So we're going to go out from there on the bottom, and then we're going to go follow that line again. I'm going to follow it up. It's about here, and then we're going to add just a little box kind of on the end, so it goes down into his cloak and sort of follows back in around underneath. And then we'll add the other side of that, so just there, like so. And there's a top line just to give it that sort of 3D look, kind of like here. So we're going to go, so we're just adding a corner or an edge to it, just there, like so, coming out from this corner here. So we're going to go like so, and it curves down behind, and there's no scratches or anything on this side. You can add maybe one or two, but this is a brand new shoulder pad. This is the older one. Now, so he's a breastplate on, so so we'll start here. So we have the corner of it here, corner of this side here, and the other corner is like over here, but it's underneath a leather strap. So this curves a bit down like so, and then it's going to go across the center. About there. And then we have this diamond that's in the center. It's like maybe a button that holds it together, maybe what it looks like. And this is going to come down like so. And then it comes across the center, just there. And then this side comes down like that. And then the other side of it comes across to about there. Now we don't go as far because there's a leather strap that's covering it just here. So we're going to go down like this, diagonal. It's his strap for his rifle. And this strap goes underneath his cloak, so we got to draw that in. So it goes just here. So underneath the cloak. And then the other side of it comes down like that. And then the opposite side of his breastplate comes out here. Like so. So, the rest of the chest armor. Right, we'll do the center part. So, it's got that kind of diamond button sort of in the middle. So, this comes across just there on top. And then we're going to go diagonal for the top. So, we'll go diagonal here, diagonal there. And then this goes down that way off my page. If you had more room, you could finish that on the bottom. It's the same on top as it is on the bottom. And then we have a double line inside, so just here. This goes down, back that way. Goes down, back off the page that way. And then he's got like a straight line in the middle, so it's like here. Like so. And then his chest armor has all sorts of scratches and blaster marks and all that kind of stuff. So, and it has some edges and corners and things. So let's see, we'll start here. So corner, 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 and then this comes across, comes underneath to about here, and the corner goes underneath there, and then it comes out there. Then maybe a line comes down here, and this comes down around the diamond again, back in, and something similar on this side, tracing around that diamond pattern, just going around it again. And then he's got some, like a blaster mark just here, a blaster hole. Scratch marks and things. Various ones. So you can literally add as much of that as you want. I'm gonna leave it there. So we just have some details now on his cloak to do, some like clotheslines. So coming from just his shoulder pad here, we have a line for his cloak, just there. And then he has leather sort of underneath, and there's all sorts of fold lines for that. So fold line there, fold line here, here, and there's a bit of a shadow under here, so it's like darker under here, just to show that the cloak is sitting on top, and this shadow comes down around in here. So it just sort of gives it a bit of and then we've got some more fold lines for his cloak. So we've got a bit that's kind of clasped right here. So it comes out to a triangle just there. And then we have those fold lines that come down here, coming across like so, to there, bumping line in there. And then this one comes down like that. Another one there. And then we have more fold lines. Another fold line there, coming right across his chest, up around the other side, some coming under his neck, give him maybe a shadow just in here. And under there, maybe a dark shadow in here, just beside the strap, coming underneath his cloak. Thicken up this. And then we can see sort of an edge just here, and then a dark section for his arm, I think, or his armpit just here. Some lines just on his clothes. And some maybe a line for his arm in here. So he's got leather, so he's got like leather lines just here, so coming down his arm, just sort of stitching and stuff coming down in here, just little details. You can add as much of this as you want. And his leather strap, so this is gonna just follow down the edge just here, kind of a broken line, like so. And he has kind of a circle in here, just in this section there, with a little circle underneath it. And maybe some curved lines, bending fold lines coming down just here where it goes underneath his collar. I think it's kind of, there's a bit of a shadow on this side of the circle. Okay, so now all that's left is his rifle. So it's a bit of an unusual shaped thing. It's the butt of his rifle where it sits in against his shoulder. So it's kind of tricky to get the shape. So take your time, hit pause. So it comes out, it's skinny on the bottom, and then it goes up. It kind of looks like a snake's mouth, kind of open a little bit. Hard to describe, but we'll go. So it comes out from his shoulder here. One side, the other side. Then they widen. So they get wider up to here. And then there's a curve in the middle where it sits into his shoulder. So this goes up this way. Right, and then this side goes up this way. Okay, so we're getting wider now. Right, and then this curves up. So we're curving this way first, and now this bit's going to curve back. Slightly, shallow curve. So this one curves back to there. So it curves in, curves back out, and then it's going to come around the top. Just there. Okay. And then this side, it's smaller, but it curves in, curves out, and then it comes back around here and over the top there like that. So we have these two sort of curving, shallowly curving lines that come over the top like this on both sides, but this one's taller, okay? And then we're going to join those together. So this one comes down longer, like that, and then it curves around here to meet the other side. And then he has kind of an edge inside this, so it comes down here, comes around, and joins back to there. So we can only see the edge on one side, like so. And then just these two bolts or screws or something just there on it. And that is it. That is how to draw the Mandalorian. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video.